Morning guys! It's a bit of a gloomy day today, but I woke up quite hungry so I'm going to get started on my breakfast. I'm going to make a smoothie bowl today. Just ignore the flowers, they're kind of all drooping. Yeah, I'm going to make a smoothie bowl and I'm going to put in it some frozen blueberries, frozen raspberries, kale spinach and unsweetened coconut milk. Oh, and some ice as well. So that's going to be the base, and then I'm going to add, oh, I just realized I didn't make any granola yesterday. Oh well. I'm just going to add a little bit of coconut on top, and I was going to add some granola but I didn't make it, so I'll make it today. But yeah, I was going to make like a nut granola, so very low carb granola. But yeah, I'm sure it's still going to be fine. Okie dokie, let me get started on it. My attempt at a smoothie bowl. So yeah, I just, like you saw, blended the raspberries, blueberries, coconut milk and ice and spinach and kale, and then I just added some coconut, desiccated coconut, sunflower seeds and some of these salted cashews. But I am going to make a granola today, so yeah, normally I wouldn't put these two in it. I just added it to give it a little bit more crunch and flavor. And I made sure that I weighed the raspberries and blueberries because they're the things that contain the most carbs. I used 30 grams of each, so 60 grams in total. And the coconut milk has like hardly any carbs. So I'm kind of excited to eat this because it's quite muggy today, so yeah, it's going to be nice and refreshing. Okay, I am going to go for a little walk. I have to post some weight loss planners and I want to go and get some nuts and strawberries, and I think there was something else I needed as well. And plus I get a bit of exercise in, so it's win-win really, isn't it? Got my strawberries and nuts. I think that's all I needed. Can't believe all the Christmas stuff is out already. I'm just making myself a little bit of lunch. So over in the pan here I've got some halloumi cheese frying. And I've just made myself a big green salad. So I've got mixed lettuce leaves, cucumber, sunflower seeds, avocado, and then I've just got a tin of tuna and I've mixed some of this mayonnaise into it and added a little bit of dill. So I'm just going to pop that on top, and that's about all that I'm adding onto the salad for now, I think. How good does that look? Yum! I've tied my hair back. I'm going to put my chef's hat on, not literally, but I'm going to do some keto cooking. So the first thing I'm going to make are some macadamia and pecan slice. So this recipe I actually got off another girl here on YouTube. I think her name's Rachel Oz. I'm pretty sure it's Rachel Oz. But I'll link her blog down below and you can go have a look at her blog, and the recipe is there. And then I'm also going to make some strawberry cheesecake fat bombs. How good do they sound? I can't remember what the blog is called where I got the recipe from, but I'll link that down below as well. And then I'm also going to make just like a nutty granola. I don't really have a recipe for that, I'm just making it up. And what else was I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna prep all of my cauliflowers that I brought and make some little tubs of cauliflower rice and just shove them in the freezer. I've finished doing the fat bombs. I put the mixture into an ice cube tray, and I've also just put the leftover that didn't fit in there into these little, what are they called, like muffin tray things. So now all that's left to do is to put these in the freezer for 2 hours, and then they're pretty much done. And I believe you have to keep these stored in the freezer as well. But yeah, after 2 hours I'll give one a try and let you know if they're worth making. Okay, now I'm going to make the macadamia nut slice. So all I have to do is blitz all of the macadamias up until they're like little crumbs, and then add some coconut oil, peanut butter, or you could add almond butter, and just mix it all together and put it in the freezer. So with this one, I've just kind of packed the mixture over to one side of the tray, and then I've just put 10 pecans on top. Gives you a better idea of where to slice. And I believe you get 10 pieces out of this mixture. This is a no-bake recipe, so you just put it in the freezer for a couple of hours, and once it's frozen, then you can cut it into pieces. And again, you store this in the freezer as well. Okay, now I'm going to quickly do the granola. It's really easy. You just put a whole different bunch of nuts and seeds and coconut flakes. You can kind of chop up the nuts a little bit if you want to. You just put them all in a bowl, mix in maybe like a tablespoon of coconut oil, give it a good mix, and then you just put it in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. It goldens up pretty quickly, so just keep an eye on it. So this was after about 8 minutes, and I think I'm just going to leave it like that and just let it cool down for now. Oh, it smells so good though. I've just took all of the fat bombs out of the little ice cube tray. I definitely recommend using a silicone ice tray because they were a little bit tricky to get out. So if you just had like a regular ice cube tray, I think you probably wouldn't be able to get them out. But this is how they've turned out. I haven't tried them yet. I'm going to let this one sit out for a bit and defrost a little bit, and then I'll give it a taste test and let you guys know how they taste. But they look really good, so I'm just going to pop the lid on and store them in the freezer. This is the end result of the granola that I made. I'm just going to store this in the fridge, and I just thought this would be good to like sprinkle over coconut yogurt, or when I make a smoothie bowl, just sprinkle a little bit of that on top. And I've just sliced up the macadamia slice, so this is how it turned out. I didn't really cut them even. That's alright. So I've got 10 slices of that, and I'm going to store these in the freezer as well. And I can just have either a slice of the macadamia slice or one of the fat bombs, like as a mid-morning or afternoon snack with a cup of tea or something. Actually, I'm going to try this fat bomb. You guys, wow, they taste amazing. I had my doubts. I thought butter and cream cheese, does that really go together? But they actually taste like, a super creamy, what's the word? Like a yogurt ice cream. The strawberry flavor is really intense, but just like a really creamy ice cream. It's just gone 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna get started on dinner. For dinner, I'm gonna make myself some crispy chicken, not crispy, like chicken pieces coated in almond meal. What are they called? I don't know what they're called, but I'll show you what they look like once they're done. But yeah, I'm gonna coat my chicken in almond meal because that's low carb, and then I'm going to make Jay some and coat his in Ravita crackers, so his will probably be a little bit more crunchier than mine, but that's alright. I'll just quickly show you how I'm doing my chicken. So all of this is for Jay, that's for his dinner tonight, and then that's for his lunches during the week. So for mine, in here is 1 egg and a little bit of cream and salt and pepper, and I've just whisked it all up. And then in here is some almond meal, desiccated coconut, paprika, garlic granules, salt and pepper. So I'm just gonna mix that. And then I'm just grabbing a little bit of chicken, dipping it in the egg, and then putting it in this and like covering it up. Not covering it up, coating it up. And then I just put it on a baking tray, and I'm just going to do that with all the rest of the chicken. There we go, that's how they look, and then I'm just going to put them in the oven for about 20 minutes and they should go nice and crispy. That's how the chicken has turned out. It's not crispy, but it's a little bit crispy, but it looks good. So yeah, I'm having that with some broccolini, asparagus, and this is just some sour cream. And then I've even got some left over, so I'm gonna have that in my salad tomorrow for lunch. I'm just filling in my little food diary for Monday. So for dinner I had some chicken, let's just call them strips. I'm just gonna put almond meal plus coconut, and I had what veggies? Asparagus, and broccoli. I just think it's a good idea for me to like track everything, so then at the end of the 4 weeks I can look back through my diary and see what I ate, and then if I want to do keto again like next month or something, I have like a little reference to go back to. I mean, if I lose like 10 kilos, which won't happen, I mean, it's me, come on, but if I had like an amazing loss at the end of 4 weeks, then yeah, I think this would be my little Bible. I am going to go brush my teeth and cleanse my face this is the end of day 2, and I feel like today was a lot better than yesterday. I upped my fats, and I feel good still. I don't feel headachy or like lethargic or anything. Yeah, everything is going good. So I hope you've all enjoyed today's vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye.